Why don't you go first? How do you get started with process orientation with your players?
I also talk about having deliberate practices. So I have 4 courts. Every court is on this court you're hitting ground strokes. On this court you're hitting volleys. On this court you're hitting serves. On this court you're hitting return of serves, and we rotate every 20 minutes. And that's basically our practice for about the first 45 minutes, and then we go straight into live play. Usually starts with tiebreakers.
Well, we've been focusing a lot on process over outcome. I think more on my boys' side than I have right now on my girls. I'm trying to get that buy-in right now with my girls. But this past year, focused on 1% better every day. So what can we do to just get better every single day? It doesn't matter if it's just a very small thing, if it's a tactical idea, if it's a ground stroke change, if it's a technical change. That's our focus. And so we were very good this year at practice, focusing on really making sure that at the end of the day, they have one thing that they have changed or one thing that they're proud of that has increased or has gotten better. So we're hoping to keep that consistently. I think it deals a lot with the personalities too. The personalities on my boys team, they really want to just get better every single day. And they're not so focused on the outcome, but that's because every day we are constantly focusing on that one change that can make us better.
So this is where I use a little bit of nonsense, and it's really interesting how the teenage mind will accept some nonsense. So I tell my players, we're going to get 100% better during the season. And at first they go 100%. Oh my goodness. And then I say, all right, well, we have, 10 weeks or 12 weeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get better 10% a week. And 2.5% of that is going to be our fitness. And 2.5% of that is going to be our understanding of strategy. And 2.5 is going to be our better efficiency in our strokes. And 2.5 in our mental and emotional capacity. And then they kind of go, oh yeah, it sounds doable. It's getting 100% of what's available. They're not going to be twice as good at the end, but we're maximizing what we're doing. Hey, if you are watching this right now, go ahead and share it out to your social media, if you would. If you're watching on YouTube, click like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know what to do. But anyway, your social digital currency helps to push this out to more people and help high school tennis, hashtag high school tennis. So I'm going to go on a little bit longer with 4 things that I do to get process orientation, and then I'll try to wrap it up really quick. We have 4 goals. Number 1, give 100% effort. Number 2, enjoy the competition. Number 3, show yourself strong and wise. Number 4, learn from everything. And so those goals, none of them say win or lose. None of them are an outcome goal. Those are process-oriented goals. And there have been times we've gotten done with a match and my team won, but they failed at all 4 of those. And I tell them, you won on the scoreboard, but today it felt like a loss. And then there are other times when we lose the narrowest margin match and everybody's heartbroken. And we go through those 4 and we say, oh, you know what? You all left it on the line. You were all really enjoying it. I could tell you showed up well. You did your thing, right? And you had good body language. And now we're going to learn from that. It's a win. We didn't win the match, but we won the other thing.
I like your 4 points, and I think the learning from mistakes is key. I want to incorporate that a little bit more into my philosophy. Although we already do that at my school, that's something that I want to say more often is learn from your mistakes. I want to put them in situations that they can feel free to fail as long as they learn from it. And I think that's important for them to take away.
I liked all 4 of your points. Every year I come up with a saying, and I either get a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a hat, doesn't matter. This year it was winning and a tennis ball, and underneath it, learning. You're either winning or learning. So this is something that they put on and they wear every day or whenever it's cold. But it's just something that I keep reminding them. I think last year I had them little bracelets that said, change your words, change your game. Something to get them going. So it's just something, but I like those 4 points.
I've heard this before. You either win or you learn. I also like them to learn while they're succeeding, because there's only one way to learn to win, and that's by winning. I think it's good to explain that there is a process to learning how to win, and it is not always easy. Like Bjorn Borg used to say, if I win the match, I'm still looking for what I could do better, because the next time I play that person, I want to beat them by more.